There's a moment every man will face in his life, a question that sounds simple, almost harmless, but has the power to destroy his presence, his mystery, and his control the instant he answers it. Most men fall into this trap because they crave approval, but a Stoic never does. Today on the Stoic Flame, you'll learn the one question you should never answer from a woman, and what to do instead if you want to keep your power, your calm, and your respect. It happens casually. You're talking to her. Maybe she's smiling. Maybe she's testing you. And suddenly she asks, "So, what do you like about me?" Most men instantly melt. Their heart races, their mouth opens, and they rush to say, "You're beautiful, you're funny, you're different." But the moment you explain your attraction, you lose something far more valuable than her interest. You lose your mystery. You see, in Stoicism, emotion is not weakness, but the public display of it is. When you reveal everything you feel too soon, you hand over your power voluntarily. The mystery is gone, the challenge disappears, and the connection becomes predictable. A woman's curiosity is her attraction, and when you explain yourself, that curiosity dies. The Stoic understands this. He knows his attraction doesn't need to be verbalized. It's expressed through energy, through presence, through calm confidence. When she asks, "What do you like about me?" she isn't really seeking your affection. She's testing your frame. She wants to know if you're easily impressed, if your emotions control you, or if you can remain centered. This question isn't about love. It's about power. Because if she can make you explain why you're drawn to her, she's in control of your desire. She becomes the prize, and you become the pursuer. But a Stoic man flips the script. He knows that his interest is observed, not declared. Words are cheap. Behavior is truth. When you stay calm, when you don't rush to validate, she feels your strength without needing you to say a word. There's a reason mystery is magnetic. People value what they can't easily predict. The silent man isn't empty. He's full of control. He's rare. He's calm when others are reactive. That's why his presence pulls people in. So, what do you say instead? When she asks, "What do you like about me?" Don't panic. Don't freeze. Don't perform. Simply look her in the eyes and say, "You'll figure it out." Or say, "I don't like easily. I observe first." Then stay silent. This shifts the entire energy. Now she's thinking, wondering, analyzing. You're no longer chasing her validation. She's chasing your approval. Your calmness becomes magnetic. Your silence becomes dominance. The less you reveal, the more she feels. And this isn't about manipulation. It's about discipline. Because in life, as in attraction, the man who controls his emotions controls the outcome. The Stoic truth is simple. The man who needs to explain himself will always be controlled by the one who listens quietly. Most men try to be understood. The wise man focuses on being respected. When you stay mysterious, you allow people to experience you, not analyze you. You don't say, "I'm confident." You move like you are. You don't say, "I'm strong." You act with quiet certainty. The Stoic doesn't chase validation. He commands it through restraint. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. When you master your reactions, you master your relationships. This is why women test men, not because they are cruel, but because nature is wired to seek the emotionally stable, not the emotionally reactive. Every test is a mirror. She's not asking, "What do you like about me?" She's asking, "How much of yourself will you lose trying to please me?" Most men fail because they answer immediately, trying to impress. But the Stoic doesn't impress. He expresses, calmly, naturally, without trying too hard. The power of a man is not in his charm, it's in his composure. It's not in the compliments he gives, but in the discipline he lives. Remember this, the one who speaks less controls more. The one who pauses before responding holds the frame. Silence, when used with confidence, is louder than flattery. When you master that silence, you become the rare man she can't read. And people are always drawn to what they can't fully understand. That is why the most magnetic men in history weren't the loudest. They were the calmest. Their stillness created intrigue. Their restraint created power. It's not about playing games. It's about embodying peace so deeply that nothing and no one can shake it. The next time someone tries to pull emotion from you, remember this. You don't owe explanations. You owe presence. You don't need to convince anyone of your worth. Let your calmness prove it. The Stoic man doesn't tell people what he feels. He lets them feel it. He doesn't chase connection. He attracts it through strength, purpose, and quiet discipline. So the next time she asks that question, don't give away your mystery. Smile. Let the silence hang for a second longer than she expects. Then say, "You'll figure it out." Because she will. And in that moment, she'll realize something powerful. You're not like everyone else. You're not desperate to be liked. You're grounded. You're patient. You're untouchable. And that's the most attractive energy there is. Remember, you don't have to explain your value. You have to embody it. You don't need to tell her what makes you different. Let her feel it every time you walk away calm, centered, unbothered. The man who speaks less is remembered more. The man who doesn't reveal everything keeps people coming back. The Stoic doesn't chase admiration. He earns respect through silence, action, and strength of presence. This is the Stoic flame. If this message resonates with you, don't just listen to it, live it. Because power isn't in what you say, it's in what you choose not to say.